So picking up where we left off, still running around in the Tunguska here at the moment, but I've noticed I have enemy C4 on me. Now if you don't know, also when you do die and you have put on C4, say an enemy vehicle or on a wall or whichever, you can detonate that after you respawn. So it's something to keep in mind. I mean, if you do run out of tank and you do die, just remember when you get back in, first thing you do, click over your C4 and give it a whack, and you will probably end up getting the guy that killed you. So these tanks don't like slopes at all, they slide everywhere. This is quite a funny little moment coming up right here. So I got hit in the arse right then, so I know there's a guy up there. So I'm having a bit of a search around for him at the moment. And the enemy chopper actually ends up coming into view, and I get distracted by looking up there and like, la-di-da-di-da, chopper, 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 get him, get him, get him. So the miniguns on this are quite devastating. Then I get hit in the arse right then, so I'm thinking, okay, I'm bloody surrounded here. They're freaking everywhere. Give it a bit of a spray, and I'm hitting the spot, and then I get the hit marker right then. I thought, oh, spraying, spraying, spraying. This guy must be shitting himself, because this thing firing at you, you know it's certain death as an infantryman. You got no chance. He's dead within a matter of seconds with this thing firing. There's the other guy. I finally saw him, so take him out right here. Now a lot of guys, you see how to killing spree that guy there? A lot of guys do like to sit around the middle of the map just waiting for stuff to come past. I put mines, C4, sit around with javelins and that, hoping to get a laser designate on a jet or a chopper. So that missile just didn't, it was like there but then not, you know. I kind of had him but I just missed it. So you do have to watch out for this particular area between A and B. A lot of people will lay mines, C4 traps, that sort of stuff. Just sit up on that little mound right there, because all the vehicles come pretty much tearing up this road and they'll just sit there waiting for you. Now thermal optics, I just got that unlocked. It's quite a useful add-on to have. Now here I thought I was getting locked on by a chopper or a jet or something, so I popped my smoke and tried to make a bolt for it. And bloody javelin hits me right in the arse. The guy that bailed that tank, actually, he must have hid behind a rock while I was spraying the other guy that got out. So I was a bit unfortunate there. I didn't quite pick him up, and he ended up taking out my Tunguska. I got the MG36 at the moment. I'm running around with that. I think I just recently unlocked this one. I think it was like my third or fourth day with it. I do like it. I think it's quite a good gun. You do have to very much burst fire with it. It is one of those guns that will not like you being on full auto with it. It'll jump around everywhere. I prefer to run it with a foregrip. I mean, bipods are useful. I think the bipods are getting a bit of a buff in the next patch. A lot of things are actually getting a bit of a buff and a reduction. The foregrip and suppressor and that are getting fixes applied to them. Now, if you don't know that a lot of what seemingly is perfect recoil on some of these guns where it's not moving at all and people are just spraying for days. Apparently the foregrip has a bit of an issue with it, and Demise has added a bit more of a sway to the foregrip, so it's not such a direct fire weapon. It has a bit more of a recoil to it. It's just not a laser beam, which a lot of these guns are. I get so fucking unlucky here, eh? You really need a gunner with flares. It is so fucking unlucky. I've got everything shooting at me, and I'm spinning, and choppers and jets, and fuck those parachutes. Look, look. Fucking thing comes out when I hit the ground. What a load of fucking shit that is. I hate those things, man. And fall damage is supposed to be getting a reduction as well this time around. I think this patch is due for February as well. What I've heard. I can't really confirm that, but I have heard it is February. So I hope they will continue to patch this game and continue to try and improve it. Some of us have gotten over the disappointment of this game. I'm kind of on the fence. My mates, some of them are just right into it, some aren't. I'm on the fence a bit with it still. I think it it was released a little broken, but I've covered this in other comments. You know how I feel about it. I think it was rushed. Another month or two of development wouldn't have made much of a difference to us all. They could have improved some of the mechanics of the game. But anyway, you know, digging out a scar that's, you know, well healed over by now. So I'll get back to the MG36. I have been liking the hollow sight. Actually, I do have a bipod on that fucking thing. I haven't had the foregrip yet. That's what. I hadn't unlocked the foregrip for this yet. This game was before Christmas. It was quite a good one. Just the way it plays out at the end here, it was quite good to hold on to. So I kept it for a rainy day. And as you know, I've been playing Minecraft a bit, so my focus has been very much split. And I've got a lot of shit going on with my internet at the moment. I'd be fucking amazed if I can upload this. And now I'm supposed to have a technician coming out tomorrow. But if I hadn't rung them today and asked them if they had one that could come out tomorrow, or if they could make one come out earlier than the 19th of January, just another 6 days away, then I would not have got one tomorrow. So it was all up to me, and they, you know, could have. Anyway, whatever. My first world problems, mate. So, getting back to the MG36. So I got the bipod on the moment, but I do recommend the foregrip. Bipods, you have to be stationary, just make yourself a target in a sense. So I'd prefer to have that extra mobility of the foregrip, and I can move around and fire, but I'd strongly suggest burst firing this gun. It really does not like, even like, not so much burst fire like free round, but even tap out the rounds, like tap 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 as quick as you can kind of thing, single shot it. It just it really does not like full auto at all. It's one of those guns, mate. Tight close quarter battles, of course, you know, spray for days, mate. Just spray it, spray it, spray it. But I would suggest burst fire, tap out rounds. Best way to go with that gun. I do love the thermal. I really do. I think the thermal is a great addition to this game. Yeah, some situations I really do like having the thermal option. I fucking really do wish that it was on the 50 cals. It was one of the options for the 50 cal gunner in a tank to have a thermal. I mean, the CITV station has thermal. I just thought it'd just be great if you're in that gun and you could bring your thermal up. It'd be really good for the gunner in the tank to have that option. But no, he doesn't get any options. Even he doesn't get anything really when you think about it. His perks, his add-ons, perks, whatever you want to call them, do transfer over to the person driving the tank. But if he's got thermal optics on, he does not get thermal optics in his 50 cal. I don't really like that. I think he should have that option. He's getting fucked up by javelins, eh? Brutal bloody things they've turned out to be, these javelins have. I haven't used them much myself. I prefer the direct fire weapons you don't have to lock on with. It's a lot quicker in my opinion, but at range, the javelins do seem to be fucking quite devastating. And in conjunction with soft lambs and laser designators from CITV stations or choppers or whatever, they can be quite effective and quite brutal, especially if a whole squad is running javelins. You're knocking stuff left and right out of the sky and on the ground. So yeah, at the moment it's getting to that moment where we've won the game, but you know, we're just kind of making sure and doing some cleaning up and that. It is very tight there for a little bit, and we were kind of worried that we're going to lose, so we pushed it back real hard. Wasn't a high KD game, but you know, I don't give a fuck. We won, you know, and most of our team didn't do much at all. But some of their guys were fighting pretty hard. So I'll have some more videos coming. I'm hoping this upload goes fine. I hope you're watching it when it's supposed to be watched. And I will be putting some Minecraft videos up on my other channel. And I'll let you all know if they go up or when they go up. And I'll give you a bit of a tour around what we've done on the the little server I've made up. It's not a server you guys, anybody could join. It runs off my IP, so I'm not going to be handing that out to anybody. So I'll catch you again next time, and thanks for watching.